In the SRH versus Mumbai Indians encounter that took place at Wankhede, there was a very contentious moment. The SRH leg spinner Zeeshan was bowling a delivery to Ryan Rickelton. Rickelton chipped it and Pat Cummins took the catch. But hang on a minute. There was a no ball. But the bowler hadn't overstepped. What happened? Why was a no ball given despite back foot or front foot of the bowler not overstepping? It didn't touch the line, it didn't go over the line. What was the reason? Now, take a very close look at this particular frame. Heinrich Klaasen is here. His gloves, where the batter is about to make contact with the ball, his glove is ahead of the stumps. Now, it is just because it is ahead by millimeters. This was the prime reason why there was a 5 to 6 minute hold up in play. The umpire was checking because he had multiple angles to look for. He tried to look at the side, he tried to look at the other side of it. He realized that when the ball made contact with the bat, Heinrich Klaasen's gloves were ahead of the stumps. Now, this contravenes MCC rule 27.3.1 because in the event of this happening, when the ball is about to be made contact with the bat and the gloves are ahead, MCC rule 27.3.1 clearly mentions wicketkeeper shall remain wholly behind the wicket at the striker's end from the moment the ball comes into play. If rule is broken, striker's end umpire shall call and signal no ball. So Heinrich Klaasen was guilty of contravening rule 27.3.1. Wicketkeeper shall remain wholly behind the wicket. Every part of the wicketkeeper has to be behind the wicket. At the striker's end from the moment the ball comes into play. So the ball comes into play can be when it is delivered from the hand, when it is about to make contact with the bat, his glove or any part of the body has to be behind the stumps. Now, if that rule is broken, strikers and umpire shall call no ball. What's happened here? Ryan Rickelton was actually hitting the ball, but in anticipation of maybe he could miss it or edge it, Klaasen just got his gloves a fraction ahead of the stumps. So the right call was taken because Klaasen had contravened this rule. You would remember about 4 to 5 years ago that even Rishabh Pant was guilty of such a thing. In the series versus Bangladesh, I think it was a T20I series if memory serves me right. He had done a similar thing and the umpire had to change the decision. You cannot have any part of the wicketkeeper's apparels, gloves ahead of the wicket at any point in time. You will be guilty of breaching 27.3.1. So that is why despite the bowler back foot and the front foot not touching the crease or overstepping the line, the no ball was given because Heinrich Klaasen's gloves were ahead of the wickets at that point in time. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.